How to prove to yourself that you're better than you think you are. If you had asked me to draw you an elephant a long time ago, I would have told you that I'm not ready yet. I would have come up with so many excuses. I would have said I first of all need to learn this thing or that thing or gain more experience. And I'm usually right about this stuff, because there are times when I try to get ahead of myself and I just draw something that makes me regret ever trying. But just because I'm sometimes right about it doesn't mean that I'm never wrong. So how can I tell whether I'm right or wrong? Well, as the saying goes, you never know until you try. So for whatever reason, I decided to draw an elephant. At first, I was really intimidated, but I started anyway. I decided to have faith and to just hope that the drawing will end up being something I'll be proud of. Something I can show people, or even just at least stare at it. Tell myself I did a good job, feel good about myself, and give myself a pat on the back. But as you can imagine, that didn't happen. Halfway through the drawing, I was convinced that I wasn't ready. If I wasn't sure at first, I was definitely sure now. My drawing was terrible, and I confirmed it. But then I decided to try again, and again my drawing was terrible. But this time I decided to stick with it, to see it through to completion. I put down the lines, colored it, and realized the finished product looked a lot better than a work in progress. And that's when it hit me. I can't really make up my mind about whether my drawing is good or bad until I have finished it completely. So onward I went, drawing one elephant after another, seeing each one through to completion. And eventually, I had a lot of bad elephants, but I also ended up with a few that I thought were just okay, as in okay enough to put in a video to upload to YouTube. And so here we are. The lesson here is this: try drawing something new, something you know you're not ready to draw. And when you start drawing it and you get this feeling that it's definitely bad, just continue and know that your work in progress won't necessarily reflect the finished product. Only cast your judgment when you've completed it and have reached the end result. Do this not just once, but a number of times, until it eventually becomes a habit. And this way, yes, you will still end up with bad drawings you won't like, but at least you'll have good ones that will make you feel good about yourself. And who knows, maybe you'll even give yourself a pat on the back. So keep your pursuit of progress pure as you move forward with your pencil. Good luck and goodbye.